you make of the opposition criticism coming in at the moment that it must not be the Prime Minister, instead the President, who must inaugurate the new Parliament building on the 28th of this month?
You know, the opposition is so bankrupt of issues, and they've been targeting the central vista right from day one. Even in the courts, they tried to challenge it, and the Solicitor General on court went on record to say how it has saved 1,000 crore expenditure every year in terms of rental. So that those mouths didn't shut once. Let me just explain this, Crispin. The Prime Minister is the head of the House. You know, yes, the President is the head of the executive, but the head of the House is the Prime Minister, and he is the one who wields the executive power in the name of the President. So I think it's only fitting that a man who had envisioned this and who has made sure that this has happened, if he inaugurates it, it sends out a strong message. It sends out a message that here is a man who's chosen by the 140 crore electorate of our country, and he puts his weight behind this, and this is a temple of democracy for all parties. So I don't think the opposition, rather than clutching at straws and looking for issues which are benign, they should welcome this with open arms, and let's celebrate this together as a festival of democracy, a new parliament building which was a necessity anyways.
Okay. Mr. Nikhil Jain, how would you want to respond? Because, you know, like my colleague also pointed out, it was the Lok Sabha Speaker who met the Prime Minister and extended this invite for him to inaugurate the new Parliament building on the 28th. He is the head of the legislature, not the executive, but the BJP says that it's the central government that decides who goes ahead with the inauguration at the end of the day.
First of all, let me clarify a couple of things. The Prime Minister is the leader of the ruling party in the Lok Sabha. He is not the head of the House. He is not the head of the Parliament. So far as the Parliament is concerned, law students, civic students read this. Sir, I'm unable to find a copy of Constitution near me. I'll just refer you to the article in the Constitution, wherein that the Parliament consists of the Lok Sabha, the Rajya Sabha, and the President. So if anything happens to be with the Parliament, whether it is the foundation laying, whether it is the Bhumi Pujan, whether it is the inauguration, it has to be by the President. I don't understand why the Prime Minister has to be so petty that he has to go around and inaugurate every little thing, from a broken wall to a jandi on the, to flag off a train. Why does the Prime Minister feel this obsessive, compulsive need to be everywhere? Can't he be the bigger person for once and let President Draupadi Murmu, she is also my president. The Prime Minister is also my Prime Minister. It doesn't matter what party I support or don't. It is simply that we have a tribal woman as a president for the first time. A lot of
But Mr. Jain,